the internet. That is us. And as we can tell, I'm just going to connect to chat. We're on the Pearl SMP. There we go. Right, we're on the Pearl SMP again. Feels like it's been a while, but I guess it hasn't really. Hello Jasper, and hello parrot name whose name I haven't thought of yet. And we have Frederick here as well. Anyway, wow, there's loads of mushrooms that have grown here since I was last on. I think I have my bed spawn set there. So, what's happened between streams? I have been mining. Not just mining, I've also been on like a bit of an adventuring. I went on a bit of a boat adventure with Crumble, like out into the ocean, so that we could maybe find any moss blocks in like underground biomes, any moss blocks in whatchamacallit, in shipwrecks. We got a couple of cows here. I started a cow farm because we need that good old leather. We've got more cows than I thought we had. Someone's been breeding, so I'll just grab a bit more wheat. And I've spent like what felt like forever looking for a geode. I spent forever in the mines. Didn't even find a lot of diamonds in the end. But I spent so long looking for a geode, and yesterday evening I finally found one. So what? And the reason I wanted to find a geode is because I want the calcite. I'd love to use calcite in my building. Right, let's see which of you can breed. Breeding, anyone? Any more breeding? Gonna find yourselves? Yeah, you happy? You happy? Cool. Cool. We need to get another pig in there so we can just make this area like a multi-animal pen. And it's getting... Hello? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Hoss. Hi, Notser. How you doing? Are you on the server? I didn't even check. Not on the server. Hi, Chloe. Hi. Right. So, yeah, like I said, not in here. All this calcite. So much of it. And so, we are going to build... Ooh, double geode. Max enchant table at Chloe's. Nice. Double geode. I will hold up to that. I basically gathered all of the calcite that I could. Ooh. We do have a sanctuary. Feel free to put it in our sanctuary if you feel like it. Right, it's getting dark. There we go. Let's sleep. Will do. We've got to figure out a name for the yellow axolotl. Do we have? I think we already have a yellow one. We should gather up all this sugarcane as well. Where have they gone? Hold on. Oh, no, I just couldn't see them underwater. Yeah, there's a yellow one. What's your name again? Ah, hello. Come here, little one. Ah, Arwina. Yeah. Arwina? Words are hard. Right, let's just gather up all this. I promise I'm going to be productive. I'm just going to also hop into a streaming VC in case people feel like it. Oh, look who is already in a streaming VC. Hello. I am deafened.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hello. G'day.
Good eye. Anyways, I'm going to stop that.
We immediately have to stop that. All right.
I do have an Australian follower, so he might be offended. Anyways.
Terribly sorry. That was American. I'm so bad at accents. I'm so bad at accents. I shouldn't even try. I'm bilingual. That should be enough. I shouldn't even try with accents. I'm just gonna insult like everyone. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna work out.
There we go.
G'day, mate. Yeah, exactly. Put some shrimp on the barbie. I'm so bad.
Oh, stop
I'm
it.
cringing at myself. Oh my gosh, that was so
Oh.
bad. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Cringe.
I'm just gonna immediately stop that. Just gonna.
Just stop streaming. You don't. Need
Yeah,
to
right. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. That's it. I'm just gonna go bury myself in a hole now. Actually, yeah. Just. That's what I deserve.
You want to come to Netherite mining with me?
Me?
Yes.
I want to build. This stream
Alright.
title is literally building my house. I finally have to build my house, bro. Has someone
Alright.
been taking away the stone and the granite from this chest?
Huh? No.
Pick a name, any name. Oh, what should we name the axolotl?
Dave.
No, not Dave. something better. I want something better, please. They've all got such pretty little names.
Then there's
Tell you what, we
Dave.
have Pearl. We should have Shell. Shell.
That could
Ooh.
be the next
Or
one.
Shelby.
Shelby. Not a Pokemon. No, that's Shellos. Sorry.
Shelby, I think, is actually a name. Or is that the name of a YouTuber? Yikes! I'm really confused. I've confused myself. Not good. Right, let's put this away for now. Although I do need to get myself some. The brown mushrooms have been taken. Okay.
It's Khaled Shelby with 2L, not 1. Okay.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
We're gonna have like 50 axolotls in that pond.
Yes. Have you been
And I
using? Have you taken the brown mushrooms?
I haven't touched any brown
Because that was
mushrooms.
my source of food. Have I put them in a
What,
chest somewhere?
mushroom stew?
Yeah.
I'm eating rotten flesh right now because I've been out here for like an hour and a half getting
I'm so
wool.
confused. I guess I'll have another food source then. Yeah, carrots. Sure, why not? I'll gather some. We've got the dark oak biome right next to us, so it's very easy for us to get some as well.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd gathered some just before I finished last time, but apparently not. Right. So my plan for
Your
this
plan.
build:
She has a plan. Everybody run.
run, a plan, dangerous.
Oh, is this a zombie villager just sitting here?
In a boat, yeah. Ooh, good
Alright.
point. The nether roof. How were your escapades in the nether roof anyway?
3 hours of pain.
Yikes. I feel like this isn't my full extent of what I got.
3 hours of pain that ended in sea.
Hi! Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, hello. Do you?
Oh,
Can
dude.
you join?
There were. I just didn't see
Big
the brown. There were actually brown mushrooms in this chest. I just
Okay.
didn't see them because they're kind of like
Okay,
hard to see.
to XVC.
I'm
can you
terrible, I'm
join
sorry.
with A good question. If you want, I can send you the Discord. We have certain rules on the server that need to be kept at all
Ooh,
times.
we inviting someone new.
Possibly.
Oh.
They are asking for it. So basically, no going to the end, no like automatic farms, no villager breeders. That's the main part of it. Then also.
Oh, no, I'm keeping that
I have a
villager.
golden apple.
Chloe, I'm keeping that villager. That villager is going to be. I'll get around to it at some point, but that villager needs to be. I'm keeping that villager for personal
Okay.
use.
So yeah, we have a few rules and other certain things in the SMP. Basically, what we're trying to do is like make our own Dream SMP, which will never get as large as theirs, but who cares? We're having fun.
I'm just having a good time, yeah.
Yeah.
What
And,
should I build my tower out of? We're having completely different chats at the moment.
I'm gonna definitely.
He's gone. Bye, Crow. So we're inviting someone new to the SMP. Interesting. Yeah, I'll get a golden apple. Don't you worry. I'm really slow. I need to build. I would really appreciate. I'd really like to have that. Keep that villager. Right. How are we gonna do this? So we've got 2 stones. I'm sure you'll find a thing at some point. Right. Let me think. So before I start anything, I need to be careful with the stone. So the idea is to have the lower layer kind of just stone. It sounds like some sort of origin story for a villain. I had a villager once, and then it murdered my family. Wrong place. Actually, then again. Oh, bless. So, anyway, the idea of this place is that I build the lower half with stone and then the upper half with calcite. I didn't need half as much calcite as I actually ended up getting. I haven't decided yet if I maybe want to use another block other than calcite, like maybe bone block, or... This is going to annoy the flip out of me. Why is this here? Pearl! Pearl has been building her tree house up there, and she's been needing acacia.
I'll be back.
You're a cat god. Ooh. You're back?
Yes. Oh yeah, me and Chloe did some lore.
You did some lore. Wow.
Yes.
Lore alert. Lore alert. Right.
That has to be an emoji at some point.
Lore alert! I think you can only get
Borrow some
emotes
wood.
when you have
Get
like...
affiliated, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just running around kind of getting a feel for the place again before I start, because it's been a while since I've actually been building here. Feel like what I was thinking of doing...
Oh wait, we have another golden axolotl, nice. Yeah, that's Shelby. Oh, the S is enlarged. Ah, my OCD.
Do I want
The
that
name,
there?
it needs to be... needs to be... Yeah, anyways.
Ooh.
I'm taking the cook
Gas
time.
gas mask. We need some way to keep up on the lore. Pearl and I got some lore, just absolutely out of nowhere. And I have edited into a video. And I just haven't gotten around to... I wanted to add music, but I don't know how to add music. So I haven't gotten around to actually putting it up on the Pearl SMP YouTube.
Do you have a mob's drops chest?
No, that is the mob's drops chest. We have blocks and valuables, wood, mobs, food, and Katie's trusts do not touch. I should actually label these. Now I'm thinking, do I want some basalt and deep slate for the thing, for the roof? For the roof? No. I've got this tower that I haven't decided what to make, what to make it out of.
Make it out of the blue wood, the blue forest.
No. I was thinking maybe bricks, but I'm already going to have a red roof. And basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my roof made out of copper and then let it age. So I was wondering, maybe I could make the chimney out of bricks, because the roof will oxidize at some point, and then we'll have a nice color contrast between the roof, here, the tower, and the roof. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? It's gonna kind of like be a
It's your choice.
huge. Actually, it should be a bit smaller, shouldn't it? It might be a chimney. It might be a tower. I haven't decided yet, because I often put staircases going up in these towers. But honestly, do I want to do that or do I not? I don't know. But what I should probably first do is just place some blocks, really. And I'm just gonna first start with cobblestone. Ominous banner. Yes. Are you up on Pearl's house? Because she has an ominous banner.
I have one in my house as well.
I haven't decided exactly where. Ooh.
You just killed a dude? That's not something to be proud of. How do you make fire res potions again? Like magma cream.
Yes, maybe, I don't know. Here was the thing. I was wondering, should I jump in a VC or not? Because I'm obviously going to get very distracted. But it's also entertainment.
Content.
Content. Exactly. I mean, who needs to be protective, honestly?
Automatic saving is now disabled.
I don't know. It does that every now and again. Andesite. So what I'm doing is having like the smooth blocks up top and the less smooth blocks down below. I'm unsure whether I want to keep this like this. I'm going to keep this these vines here because Woody and we found the
Minecraft
vines
potions chart. I'm just gonna keep this on
all
here.
the time.
All the time, yes.
Just randomize it a bit. I do need to place down windows, actually. I haven't thought about windows.
Ah, yes. Okay. Well, that's easy to make. I'll make a few of those then. I believe I do have some microcream.
You're too broke for windows.
Same.
I have not got any windows yet either. I need to go do some sand mining. I do need to gather, I think, some white blocks. I'm not completely 100% finished in block gathering. Oh, why not? Let's do this. Actually, not that one.
Actually, while I think about it, I'm gonna go mine some sand now.
Can you mine me some sand?
Depends what will you give me.
What will I give you? What do I have? You'd have to mine like stacks upon stacks if you want like diamond material.
Yeah.
What do you want? What do you need?
Uh,
I have 2 glowing ink sacks. I have quite a bit of lapis. Because the rest I'm kind of sharing with everyone else. I have an enchantment book of Smite 1.
Nah.
7 prismarine crystals.
If this were Sevtech, I'd take that.
I'll go mining myself then. If there's nothing that you want.
I mean, there's a river right next to our house.
Oh, don't destroy the river. Don't destroy the river. Go to the desert. You monster. Now, do I want
Where's
like...
the desert again?
It's on the other side of the...
Jungle.
No, on the other side. So go towards the spawn. Just if you just follow the jungle, the edge of the... Huh?
You were very close to your mic and it was very loud.
Is this very loud?
I mean, you were very close to your mic.
But this isn't like hurting your ears, right?
No.
Okay, I was wondering. Okay, no, I wasn't really close. I was just talking really loudly. Sorry. Maybe I should turn on the sensitivity a bit. Just a little bit.
So,
what were we talking about? I lose track of thoughts so
Sand.
easily. Sand. Sand?
desert.
Just go towards the spawn, and then past the spawn.
Is that like 250, 350? 250, like negative 250, 350, something like that?
Just follow the edge of the thing, of the jungle. Away from... If you're at your house, it's the opposite way of my house. Follow the jungle edge, right? Do you get that? So look at me. Do you see me on the hill? That way.
Okay.
Follow the jungle edge. Who is this monster that does this sort of thing?
Hmm.
Half a tree has been chopped down. 2 blocks, 3 blocks are missing. But not the rest. Monsters. Absolute monsters. Savages. It wasn't you.
I haven't destroyed a tree in like 3 weeks.
The server hasn't been active for 3 weeks.
Point taken.
There is flaw in your logic. He's guilty.
I'm gonna turn you down on Discord.
Ah, sorry. Am I loud on stream? Am I loud on stream? I don't know.
Check your stream.
My stream...
For yourself.
It looks just as loud as yours. Maybe it's you. I think it's you, bruh.
It is me because I had you on 200%.
Well, that is your fault.
Yeah, that was from when you had your old mic.
Dude, that was ages ago.
Yeah, well, I forget to change things.
I really wanna change the world, but can't change my clothes.
I need to listen to the new Dream song.
I have listened to the new Dream song. I like it. Music is good. Anyone need iron? I think
have
we've got
like
quite
two
a
stacks.
bit. We've got like a community just that Pearl and I think also Woody, but I don't think he's been on very often. Or Share.
And then there's me,
Yes, we've
who's
got
alone.
plenty.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Savannah,
you're
that
like
has a lot of gold.
geologically part of the commune, not properly. I need
Yeah.
copper. I do need copper. Because that's going to be my roof. I can always go with copper. What do you need? I'm open to going gathering stuff for you.
Okay, so I'm at the
If you want
abode.
to get. Then just continue on. Follow the thing.
Thing, very helpful.
Follow the edge of the jungle.
Okay.
Or alternatively, I think that's also if you go through the village and then just keep going. Then there's also a
I don't know
desert
bad
there.
omen, do I? No, I don't.
Oh gosh, don't go to the
I
village with
died.
bad omen. Please don't do that to me. Don't do that to any of us. What was I came down here for a reason? Well, I'll give you like an IOU for.
Chloe's old days. Ooh, that's a dangerous thing to give out.
For like
You know that.
something small. Depending on how much copper I get. I know it's a dangerous thing to give out.
You learned nothing from Hermit.
No, I haven't. I have not learned a thing.
Amateur.
Wait a minute. Doors aren't 3 tall.
They can if you want them to be. Just use 3 trapdoors.
I'm not Pearl. Ooh, thank you.
Yeah, he has a Fortune 3 pickaxe. I had like a moment of just 30 minutes straight trying to persuade them to give me the Fortune 3 that I could combine it with my efficiency 4 and breaking 3 pickaxe.
Yeah, that's quite something. Do I want an exit out here, or I think I want one out here so I can go to Pearl easily. I also kind of where's my shovel? Oh, so funny story, right? There was so much calcite that I actually ended up deciding to throw away my shovel because I needed more space for the calcite.
Nice.
Yeah. It's getting dark again, or is it just me? It
Just
is.
you.
Slowly but surely. Speaking of
Because
getting
you have
dark.
shaders, so it
Yeah.
gets dark a lot sooner.
Yes, but I did watch a couple of oopsie. I did watch a couple of VODs back, and I don't think it's. I think it's all right for. Was that something going by you?
Why did I bring all of my beds? My inventory's full of beds.
No.
And I only have a room for 1 stack of sand.
Why do you? As in, like going netherite mining? You mean?
Yes.
You are a bit of a plonk, aren't you?
Well, I mean, the netherite mining isn't me being a plonk, but the rest is.
No.
Anyways, a stack of sand, that's gonna do me fine for a while. I'm going to blast mine, you don't know if I did. Now
As
I'm
in
just gonna
blast
go
mine in
one
the nether.
cycle the Ender Dragon.
I don't know. No, you're not.
I know.
I don't know how many windows I want. I need to figure that out.
My house currently looks like quite the block, so I need to fix that.
Dude, I'm so lost. But honestly, when am I not lost?
Nothing
Do I
new
want a
then.
terrace out here? No, we're not going to go to the end.
No.
Just leave it at that. Maybe at some point we could make a lore event out of it, but not anytime soon.
Yeah.
Speaking of lore event out of killing the Ender Dragon, are you watching Empire's SMP? Because, oh my
No.
gosh!
I've never even heard of it.
It's so good! Scott's Major.
Yeah.
So he's on it. And lots of other people. Pixel Riffs is on it, the guy who voices Hermitcraft Recap. You've got Solidarity Gaming. Smallish Beans, yes! They're all such amazing creators and amazing builders. And basically the premise is that they have all got this empire. Or each has an empire, and there's like conflict because, you know, empires have conflicts with another. And now there's this demon roaming the area. And spoilers for new episodes that I've just watched from Jimmy and from Scott are amazing. That's why I'm only streaming now, because I had to go and watch them because they had just uploaded, and I was like, yes.
I hate that other.
Oh, Smallish Beans is amazing. I rediscovered Jimmy from Third Life, and I kind of discovered Scott from Third Life, and it was just I was like, yes, I must follow these people. What are they up to? And then they were up to that after Third Life, and I was like, yes, give me more. And I found out it has lore, which is also awesome.
I don't know why I didn't know the travel. That would be a lot faster.
I'm just thinking how I want to lay out this area, because it can't all be windows, basically. I'll maybe block this corner off to make a smelting area or storage area. What will I need? So, I tell you what, I'm going to make a bunch of signs and then I'm going to plan it out like that. I don't know if I want to do rooms, or if I just want to, I'm going to quickly feed the cows as well. Or if I want to,
Putting on my bed in the rotten chest.
you can get rid of that if you want.
No, it's there now.
It's law.
Yes.
You happy? You happy, your cows? You all happy? You good? We good? I think we're good, right? We're gonna have all the cows. Because that's a mistake I made on the last server. I didn't keep any animals and I just kept stealing from others. And it was a big, big regret.
Oh, I have been stealing from others.
Make your own farms.
I mean, am I still a part of this little abode of yours?
Whatever you want. I mean, if you like stealing. Just be warned, because I am.
You will
quick.
declare war.
I'm quick to declare war.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm gonna grind a bit of so, and I'll get full netherite, and then it'll be like moo ha ha ha.
I'm getting full netherite this stream.
Wow, you're gonna be in there for long.
Yeah.
You still just declare back. You can't declare out first.
But you can only go to war if the other accepts, so I don't accept.
You don't accept.
Correct.
Yeah, there's a real flaw in the plan.
Yep. I can see that.
But the fact that you are stealing means you're breaking the rules. Well, breaking the rules. There are no rules, but there are. So I take that back. There are rules. There are rules. Don't. There's not.
I mean, not to brag or anything, but I say I'm quite the. Oh, the voice crack. I'm quite the.
I just destroyed the
PvPer.
bragging. I just destroyed the bragging. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%.
Right. There we go. I wanted signs. I'm gonna make some more.
Do you
signs.
have 2 ender pearls that I could have?
I had one. Where'd it go?
Oh, we might have used it.
Bruh! Dude, just... Okay, so, bro. If you're not actually using these chests to store your own stuff, don't actually take stuff from the chests.
Oh, I do put stuff in there.
What, like dirt?
No. Iron, certain
Oh, do you? Okay. I don't have any ender pearls. You took the last one.
I need 2 ender pearls.
What am I doing? I'm getting signs. Why do I keep getting confused? Get distracted. Just confused as well. I'm quite a confused person. Right. Signs.
Pardon me.
Charming.
I don't have my stream overlay open.
So,
No one messaged me.
Door. Door. Also door. That's how I'm going to
Door.
signify doors. Hole.
Door.
Stairs. Stars. Stairs. Question mark?
Other door. Door number 3.
Right. What I need is an enchantment setup. Enchantment setup. I haven't decided what to make the floor out of. But I don't want it to be too dark. So let's... What woods do we have? What woods do we have? Don't have to make it out of woods, I guess, but I do think I should. Congrats.
24 minutes of fire resistance, sure.
So, we have jungle wood. I honestly, I don't think jungle wood looks that good, but they have retextured it, and I need to get rid of my bias, or 2 more axolotls. We are going to have so many axolotls.
Yes.
So maybe I can incorporate the jungle wood into the thing. It doesn't look too bad.
You almost died for them. Your sacrifice would not have been in vain if you did.
So I'm going to place them up here like this. I haven't even got the walls in properly and I'm already thinking, oh, one's light blue. Isn't the light blue the rare one? Or is it the blue one?
No, dark blue.
Dark blue, okay. Yeah, it would have been quite tragic if you had died. But you didn't.
Oh, by the way, we made a mini XP farm out of the spider spawner.
Cool. So it's going to go down here. To another level. I've got bats that are nesting in the top of the... Oh my golly gosh! Oh, that's a huge moth in my room. I thought it was like a hornet or something, but it doesn't fly like that. It's a moth. Okay, that's going to be fun. Oh, Chloe, I think Bad Omen lasts forever. Drink milk.
It lasts forever, and you need to die or drink milk.
Yeah, or literally just trigger a raid. Drink milk. We've got so much jungle wood.
We need to make the staircase, from our portal, a lot safer.
We don't have any villagers with us, and we've got cows if you want to pop by to get a bucket of milk. Because a raid would not be ideal at this current moment. Hold on. Hold on.
Hold on a second.
You can't start a raid anyway. No villagers. Oh, bless. No, that's correct. I'm all good. Aw. So. And then it'll go...
I just need to get out of the basalt.
Down. Down. Down, down.
Going down, down, down.
We're going down, Silver Town. Down in Silver Town. So I'm thinking up here could be a bed. What I do need to do is light up this place. So we do not want...
Okay. Remind me what level,
Netherite?
What level netherite spawns at?
15.
15, thank you. Currently I'm at 62, goodness me, I'm high.
That could be so taken out of context, yay.
Yep, okay, in game.
Someone clip that.
No, but
and send it to him later.
I'm gonna get cancelled.
We're gonna need a lot more jungle wood if we are doing what we plan to be. But thank goodness we have it. All the jungle logs. Oh, we had some here. I'll just make these. And we'll just use those up and then see. What I also need to do is like terraform this staircase here. In this area going up. Yes, it's immediately gotten darker here. So what I need is an enchantment setup.
One thing that sucks about like efficiency, like a million, is that the bugs bug, or the blocks bug.
You sure? Feel free to smelt the copper. If a copper comes along, hurry up and... What?
What?
What I do need to do is probably build this up here. Cool, thanks, Chloe. Right, I should sleep before the monsters come to eat me. Oh, did you see I got some moss?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's close. Oh. Not came by and traded. Traded? I think he gifted. After Crumble and I went on a trip to look for some in like some shipwrecks. And we spent like 2 hours doing it, found 0, and then we were questioning if it was even possible to. You know what? I think I want to have this like a nice open area, so I could go out.
Okay, we are not going in that direction. We're gonna do a big like
or am I?
circle around here. Oh, okay.
I'll
Yes, first another right already. First another.
Congrats. What I am thinking of doing... Oh, I do need to...
Oh, this sucks. Why'd I bring my sword? I'm not going to be fighting anything down here.
You say that. Stuff is going to be spawning down there. Do I want a big window?
Eventually.
I might not do a big window here. But I'll figure out the windows later. So, let's just head back up here. Ooh, I did just have a thought.
Oh, brace for impact.
Thanks. If I make the tower out of... No, not a thought. Panic! If I make the tower out of bricks, A, it's going to be very expensive, but that was a given. And also, it's going to kind of... I think it's going to bite the... It's not going to clash very well with the wood here. I do also need to figure out a design thing so that that is hidden and that's hidden. And over here as well. Is this a problem?
Let's start here.
This is a problem. No, I think that's right. The series. Haven't heard of it. I'm just kind of poddling about thinking. Just a bit of building is happening. Not a lot, if I'm being honest. Right, so I think a bed either here or like, ooh, a bed here would be cool as well. Honestly, what else would I put here? Oh, an Undertale thing. Okay.
Well, you played Undertale?
I haven't played Undertale, but I've watched the series.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, smelting takes so long.
Oh, is this like a... Oh, no. Oh, I
Just gonna put this away.
blasted into a massive, like, lava.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Bed could go there. But also brew... That's such a hard word for me. Brewery. That's wrong. She fell. Ouchie. That's dark oak, right? Yeah. Let's see if we have any dark oak stairs left. Just some planks. That's spruce. Where's all the dark oak gone?
Mm.
Oh, in my chest. Okay. That's where it went. No stairs. So I'll just craft some more.
Oh. Hopefully I turned around, otherwise I would have missed some raging debris.
Turn around. I'm gonna make a sheep.
Yeah, that meme was funny.
I'm gonna make a
4 vein. That's huge.
I'm gonna make a sheep farm before I go nether mining.
I mean, like, I just went out into the plains, looked for just a group of sheep, and then, like, just kept running around waiting for them to, like, eat grass, and then, like, I do have one full sweep of them, and then the rest would have already eaten grass, so I just got a bunch of wool off of that.
Cool. Any other mistakes in the roof? Very possible that I made mistakes, because I am only human.
I'm only human, after all.
Okay. I despise that song because of you.
Yep.
Right, so. I'm thinking brewing area, because I do want, like, my bed to look out over here. And I could have this huge bed area. Big window. Hello there, good sir. Do you mind? Yes, thank you. Do depart. I need storage, I need... Right, I should probably place signs. Brewing. And then maybe storage for brewing. For brew, sure. Stairs come out here. Big bed. So in that case, I'm thinking... What else does a house need?
Storage room.
Yeah, I mean, storage is probably the biggest thing, right?
Yeah. Entire basements are going to be my storage.
Oh, thank you.
Yay.
There's so many. Oh, I see the ghast head. The ominous ghast head. So we'll do the big bed. And we'll do like an office. Office across from it. And so then we go downstairs. I need an enchantment room. I'll put the enchantment room... Where shall I put it? Here, maybe? This entrance is making it difficult. Maybe there should be an exit here, and this is just like a decoration. Because... It'd be great just to have it in my area so that I can just use it if I need it. But thanks for offering to have one as well for me. You know what annoys me is this. I think that needs to be changed.
This as if I could see what you're doing.
Yeah, stream can see it. I don't care about you.
Thanks.
Basically, I had my downstairs has multiple layers. What the heck?
I just dug into someone else's netherite mine, I think.
Oh. Let's see how that does. How does that do? I still hit my head. But will I hit my head very often? I will. Okay, how about no? We'll do more of a gradual descent into madness. As is tradition. When I am building. There are way too many too few torches up here. Right. So brewing, storage for brew. I could, I guess, put the enchantment table up here as well. This could be like the magic corner. And then I'd put I think I'd put the enchantment table here. And then the storage for brew and enchantment stuff here. Storage, brewing, enchantment. And then enchanting. And that's all my signs for now. Kitchen, I'd say here. And I say storage around here. Yeah? Or should kitchen like have a looking
Sure,
out?
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
I agree.
So, in that case, I'll block this off. Oops.
Hello there.
G'day. Oh no. I should shut up.
Don't.
Immediately insulting people. Oh, what is that doing there? I think I'll block this off as well. Because I can like make put bushes out here in a little garden and stuff.
I think this is a good direction to go in.
I agree.
Thank you.
Doors. Jumping down on the carrots. It's not nighttime yet, but it looks like nighttime. I see the stars.
Not just a 3. Is there any more?
A torch.
Oh,
It is a
it's like
torch.
a pit.
Wow. The FOV. The sensitivity is so slow on the zoom. Hello. Hi. Hi. Right, can I sleep now? There we go. Yes, burn, skeleton. Burn! I shall feed the cows again because I feel like they are ready to be fed.
I am not doing this very safely. Like normally you dig down, make sure I have a base, and then do that, but I'm just walking backwards and then blowing it up.
Are you happy? Are we happy? Are we good? Good.
No.
Yes!
No.
You must be. You better be.
I am sad.
Edgelord. Da 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 da. So, I'm quite happy with that. So many axolotls, oh my gosh. It be like that sometimes.
Yo, sad boys, look out for sad boys, alright?
Sad squad.
We got the sleepy boys and then we got the sad boys.
There you go. So many, all the axolotls. I love the babies. Oh, have you named the other ones, by the way? Have they been named? Have we now just got like some more mysterious names? So one was blue. Sapphire? Has that always been there? Oh, it's written small, so I'm pretty sure that Chloe did that. And then a pink one, right? Oyster.
I love
Pinky!
oyster.
Sapphire and Pinky. You love oyster?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I've been running around being useless again.
Typical.
Thanks. Honestly, I don't think that this diamond pickaxe has mined 3 diamonds and has really warranted actually being used up. So, this looks too much like green, so that's going to leave. Too much like a face. Or maybe I could lean into it. Because some of these windows are a bit too large for like a medieval house. You know what, I'm going to lean into it. And a sight.
See, now I regret not bringing my shovel because I have just run into a very large wall of soul sand.
Hmm. Blow it up. Soul sand
Oh,
go
I will.
boom. Oh, I will. Oh, don't you worry. That's like a bit psycho.
The odd ones out.
Reference I didn't get. I do know the odd ones
Oh.
out, but I don't watch them.
Wait, it wasn't the odd ones out. It was one other. It was a different animator.
Jaden Animations, Domix.
No.
Oh, I don't know. Don't know my way around the art, the animation community on YouTube. Jazza, not really much of an animator, more of an artist. Right, I should probably put some stuff up here as well. It was the odd ones out.
No, I don't think it was. Like the one that had that portrays his sister as super psychotic.
Dunno.
I have you know I'm not a animator, so.
Okay, I'm happy with this. This is a strong
Yes,
thing to go
more.
on. Now I need to build up this hill, so I need to get loads of clay.
Give
the
me
clay.
more.
More? You want more? I need
Yes.
shovel. Can you do anything with ocelots now that you can't make them?
Ocelots?
Now that you can't turn them into cats. I've just found a
I
golden apple,
literally
by the way,
couldn't tell
Chloe. I need iron. Iron is what I need. Bum, bum, bum. I'll take stuff with me. I think I'm gonna need quite a bit, so I'll put all this away.
We'll mine all like the ore stuff around here because they give a lot of XP.
So quartz and everything.
Yes.
Gold. Yes. Have you got mending?
Nope.
And then I guess we need an mending villager. That'd be like a huge thing. Right, so is this swamp gonna give us any clay at all? Or has it been mined out already, or is it just a useless swamp?
Okay.
I think not Sarah found another swamp. I found it. Hold on, I found another. Where did I find that other swamp? I have not got enough food for this journey.
Yes, more.
Give me more. Yeah, you did. Is there a lot of clay that I am allowed to pillage? All the clay.
Last fire res. Eat.
Oh, dude, we've got clay in our pond. I'm gonna terraform this pond anyway.
How dare you? Very rude of you.
Very rude of me.
No, I'm talking to a skeleton.
Okay. See, I told you need to be able to protect yourself.
Yeah, pickaxe does enough damage.
I need to be careful not to hit the axolotls while down here mining this out.
Oh yeah, a skeleton came along, shot one of the axolotls at one point, but it didn't die.
Okay, I was gonna say.
I murdered it with such fury.
You avenged the axolotl.
For being hit, yes.
If you go to my portal and then up the ladder, there's another tunnel leading to the swamp. Okay, hold on. Directions. I'm terrible with directions. I'm just gonna grab some food. And I'll put this on the smelt, because I have no idea... Even though I have no idea where you are, Crow. But I don't think these chunks will be loaded. But, you know, you never know. Right, let me just grab the rest of these carrots, or at least a stack. Yeah, I'll just keep the next 12. Right, so, to your portal. To the portal! To the nether. I do need to grab some...
by the way, the way to get... it's a very dangerous way to get down.
Dude!
It's not K2O proof.
Is it pearl proof?
Absolutely not.
Okay. I think it's Katie proof. I'm not bad at... Oh gosh, this is not... Oh my gosh. Oh my flipping gosh. Why are you a psycho? What if there's like magma slimes here? You are mad.
Teehee.
Dude, before you went netherite mining, you should have sorted this out. As soon as Pearl comes into the nether, she is dead. For sure. Kind of messed up a couple. And also, dude, clean up. This is the view, how the rest of the server views us, how we have our thing. How we have our nether area.
Bedrock.
So. Make it look pretty, though. That's more important, honestly.
I'm not a builder. You like mining and I'm such a builder.
Think about the day when you were confined.
At the MCA.
I don't know.
Micro parodies the MCA.
Well, they do parody actual existing songs, so I'm pretty sure they are copyright striked on YouTube. But and if you can get DMCA'd by just singing something, so we go up here, right? If you can get DMCA'd by just singing something, then
That would be
I'm pretty
stupid.
sure. Good point. That might be stupid, but you never know. So, portal. And there's a tunnel around here somewhere. Oh, here.
Like
Tunnel?
speed bridge.
Tunnel. This is where he falls into lava.
I have fires, it's fine.
Just tell me if I'm going the wrong way, not to. Even the stream latency might be less helpful with it. It's a long tunnel. Oh, good. Cool. Good to know it's the right way. And then through here, I'm guessing. Such a terrible spawning place, honestly. Basalt Delta. Here we are. Perfect, thank you. Hello. Ooh. I honestly think magma creams should die when they hit water.
Yeah,
Which
that would
damage
make perfect sense. I feel like it should be like...
Can someone sleep? Because
snowmen
it's
with
going to be
rain.
dangerous for me.
I'm in the nether, so I couldn't kill us.
Thanks.
Yo.
Although I could go slime mining. Slime mining,
I just
slime
dug into
gathering.
like a 3-vein. Okay, no, it's just a 2-vein. Right? Hello. He's still got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes for?
Fire res.
Oh. Oh.
I don't think I have enough beds to blow all of this up.
We got all the stuff. The stuff that is all. Yeah. Oh. Did I see some stuff under there? Yes. Oh, swamps are so good for things. I think I'm not gonna fill up my inventory, but I'm gonna need quite a bit. Thank you for sleeping. Ooh, wow.
There's 2, yes.
And this is zombie.
Right, now the question is, do I make full, like, netherite armor, or do I go for the tools first?
Ooh, good question. The tools will probably use up durability quicker, so you'd want to get mending pretty quick. Pick the armor, says Chloe. Oh wow! Just go into a
I
thing.
mean, considering the fact that my armor from all these explosions
goes into
is
a cave.
taking a toll.
Cool. No, don't. Oh, that's never going to be found again, is it? Or did I grab it? I don't know.
There is no point. Like maybe for saplings, but otherwise I couldn't imagine.
Saplings, really?
I mean, I don't know. There's singular item in another block.
Okay, yeah.
1 minute.
Yoink.
I hear that ghost. But I don't like it.
Oh, there's a lot of building been going around the swamp. Hello? I didn't switch off the sound on my phone. Terrible streamer. It's always a trouble with clay. It's always underwater.
I had the possibility. Wait, I had the possibility to get aquafinity and I didn't get it.
Dude, I can't even believe you. No idea how I was able to mine that quickly. Is it when you're sprinting? Can you mine stuff quicker or something?
No. I had no more fire as I'm coming back home.
Oh, I could mine it just as quickly as I could without. So my thought is I might need like 2 stacks of bricks. Nope, dying. I should stop forgetting that I too drown. I am an immortal that drowns. Right. So how much have we got? How are we looking? That's not bad. I'm just going to quickly gather it so that I have it in one place so I can see how many stacks without counting. So, almost 9 stacks. That's already 2 stacks of bricks. If I make... Yeah, I think I'll be alright. Right, where's the portal? Is the portal up there? Is that portal even lit? It was on a tree. Am I lost? Was I just aimlessly swinging about? Was it on that tree? Is that portal even lit? That portal isn't lit. Okay. I'll grab some of these as well while I'm here. Oh man, I'm so bad at the game.
No.
I'm not Technoblade, sadly.
Speaking of Technoblade, I bought a Technoblade plushie.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dude, I didn't walk far. I didn't go too far, surely.
I got the Techno Flop.
Techno Flop.
Yeah.
Is it the big round one?
No, the that's the Techno Pillow.
Oh, okay. What's the flop? Is that the one that's just lying down?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Adorable. I also I commented on Techno's latest video saying like, yeah, I got your U2s. I will make sure to feed it. I'll make sure to walk it. I'll make sure to love it with care and support. I'll make sure to take it to the gym. I'll make sure to teach it basic karate. I'll make sure to teach it basic military.
I think I'm gonna walk it. Yeah. Where am
basic military skills, so no government can ever stand in its way.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna bathe with it. That's absolutely not.
Oh, yeah. No, it won't come out well if you bathe if you take a bath. I feel really stupid.
Wait, is this the right way? Yes, it is.
Maybe it's in between these trees
you
here.
are very stupid.
Bruh. Oh, there it is. Found the portal.
I'll pearl proof this.
Pearl proof it. My gosh. Doesn't need to be pretty for now. But goodness me. Oh wait, I've just run past it. Up we go, up the things we go. There we go. And back through we go. With all our clay. Done. I'm going through the nether. I'm going through the nether. I'm going through
Those
the
aren't the
nether.
lyrics.
But I'm not going to the nether. I'm already in the nether, so... You know.
Don't want the lyrics.
Okay. Right. Hold on. Where did... I'm not going to contest you, Mr. Enderman. Actually, while I'm here, I'm just going to grab some bone blocks as well. Oh gosh, I have no blocks to... I hate the soul sand valleys. Bone blocks down there. And a ghast. Wonderful, wonderful. I'm not kitted out currently. For a big nether journey. Oh, wow. This is bad. You're just bad at shooting, man. I just want some bone blocks. And some quartz, if possible. Yeah, I know, there's a ghast. You're the ghast. You just look in the mirror. You just hear it on mine. Or you maybe looked in a mirror. Because that could also be. You good there, dude?
Hmm?
Skeleton trying to kill me. Emphasis on trying. Ah, is this law? The ghast haunts you in your sleep and in your waking. Did you just bash your microphone, or is this soundtrack?
That's soundtrack probably.
Oh, okay. Creepy. Oh yeah, soundtrack.
I love the Nether soundtrack. Like it's super creepy, but it's so like I just love it.
It's a gong.
Making like a safety tube.
We don't want Chloe to
Oh,
lose her
this.
sanity. That would not be good. The eeriest music ever.
I love it though.
Hmm. So the thing down is here? Here, yes. Ooh, I need to gather some quartz actually. Am I allowed to gather that quartz, or should I just probably just out of courtesy I should probably get some somewhere else. Although in hindsight I just quickly I literally just need one block. I'm just gonna, if you need it back then I shall put it back. But if we're just blocking like that, oh wait, I've gone past it. Yeah, I know that sounds taken from a cat. I found out this on the previous Pearl SMP. Didn't know that was the case previously.
I can hear it. I can hear the cat and the ghast. That was terrible to ever do that again.
Sorry. It's not as bad as your meow.
Meow.
Yeah, no, stop it. Ew. Yuck, 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 yuck. I shall kick you from the server.
Okay, the portal is officially prowl-proof. It is literally a 360-degree tube all the way down.
Wonderful.
Do not let her break any blocks, or she will die.
Do not look. I think she knows not to mess with stuff. Hello.
Hi. I don't have a shield for some reason. I think I put it away on accident.
Boing 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 boing. There we go. Ah, all the mushrooms up there. Ooh, and there's another one. Is that Chloe's?
Yes. You can see all the way over there. It's like 100 blocks.
Yeah, I've got a fairly high range of distance.
Do you have like the nether particles on?
It was kind of like in the haze.
Hold on. Video settings. My render distance is 22 chunks, and you can see that.
I'm on 21 chunks. I do also have shaders.
Yeah, that'll probably do it.
Oh, dude, the parrot makes creeper noises and it freaks me out every time, all the time.
See, this is why I'm so angry that you got that at that. Give me a heart attack.
Right, so let us start. I mean, I don't have problems with FPS, so it's doing well. I don't know how the stream's doing, but I'm feeling good.
Her
On
stream's
quality.
been inactive for the last 30 minutes, and she hasn't realized.
No, not Sarah's been talking in chat, telling me where to go. So not inactive, not completely.
She's gone insane.
She's gone insane. I just hear people. I just read some stuff that isn't there.
Correct.
Wonderful. I haven't actually thought about how I want to do this roof. The roof of this tower. And the stairs need to be able to go up, so I'm gonna... is it gonna be the tallest part of this build? I don't know yet. I don't know. I might just do a pure wooden spire on that one.
Oh, I'm 2 windows short.
Let's just distribute this. Oh. Well, we should get some more lava, I think.
Huzzah! My house has windows.
Right, let's just plant these blue orchids. I've kind of been gathering flowers from the places that I go and put them in the grove. Right. I need to organise myself. The bone block is very, very creamy.
What now?
I think I'm not going to use the blown block, but I'll keep the bone block because I think
Blown block.
the blown block. Crumble wants some bone blocks, so I'll do it with quartz and calcite. So I need to do a bit of quartz mining, but I think it'll be predominantly calcite.
That's my shield.
If you smelt a block of quartz, will that then become smooth quartz?
Couldn't tell you.
I think that's how that works. Smooth quartz block.
Alright.
Yeah. That is the case. Okay. I am going to go into the nether and grab myself some lava. Oh, dude, it's now so much harder to get lava. I could literally just pop through the portal and then grab
Just
lava.
break a block.
No, but now I have to go down.
Oh, yeah.
You have made life so awkward. You could have just made an opening to the top and not put the portal up there. Because like, it's... I mean, it's more awkward, like, travelling to the spawn now and everything. And we bash our head every time. Sorry, I'm such a complainer.
You don't say.
You've lived with this all your life.
Table. That's easy to make. I'm gonna repair my armor first before I do this.
Where was this? Where was I? This is where you wish you could do bubble elevators in the nether.
Yeah.
We might have to have a commune vote to see if we want the portal up there, if we just want access up there. Bubble elevator using glitches. I haven't ever heard that one before. Oh, hello. I think now actually might be easier and quicker to go down into the mine.
Are you guys ready for this?
Are you ready for this? Are we all ready for this? Am I gonna try an NLG bucket? Oh, you did not just see that. Oh, well, you did. You totally just saw that. Because I am a boss. At the game.
Now I'm gonna go sit in the spider XP farm for 3 hours.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Oh, I love that excellent.
Hi, hi. Probably shouldn't be doing that with an axe. Thank you.
She almost took my head off. Did you see that?
I was far enough away and I wasn't aiming for you, I think.
You think?
You're in full netherite, I wouldn't have been able to touch you.
Axe crits still do a lot of damage.
But I wasn't critting. Actually, I was jumping, so...
Exactly.
Zoom! This is so much quicker, actually, now. I'm going through the nether.
Ha ha ha. This Enderman does not deal
The
damage.
stack of it is smelted.
Oh, come on. What's my luck with blummin' ender pearls? I get none.
Go to the
All the
basalt
time.
delta. Oh, do you need ender pearls or do you not need ender pearls? Is that what you're looking for?
Well, I mean, I want 2, so I can make 2 ender chests.
Oh, good point. Ender chests, that'd be a good idea.
Hey, spiders, you want to spawn?
Boom, ba-dum,
It's too light in here.
ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom. Right. That'll get me going a little bit more. I feel like... No, okay, no, I said nothing. I feel like nothing. I should have brought the scaffolding up, actually. Ah, Shield. Ouch. That hurt. Scaffolding. Do we feed cows again? I think we do. Oh, okay, fine. Hello. Hello, all you Bessies. And Brian's, because I guess they can't all be Bessies.
What? Brian's, is that
Cows.
what they're called?
What?
Brian's?
Yeah. Some of them are Brian, some of them are Bessies. But I guess there could be female cows that are called Brian and male cows that are called Bessie. Their choice. They can be whatever they want to be. Be called whatever they want. Carrots do so little saturation. Why do I even bother growing them? Scaffolding. It's getting dark again. Alright. So let's just continue. I think now we can go in slowly. So what I'll do is this. Yes, pick it up. You know. And then kind of make it up to a spire. Big, all the hums going on. Big hum. And I am once again out of clay. Clay? Bricks. And need to sleep. I'd love the copper. Are you sure there's nothing I can trade you? I can give you maybe like a leather IOU for when we start harvesting the cows. We got none of those, I'm afraid. No mending books here currently. So hold on, I'm confused again. No, that's right. And then goes out one, and then in, and then out like this. Wow, really? Dude. I don't understand how scaffolding works. Right. Nice circle that we have there, and then I'll start... Should I start? I don't know how tall I should... Hold on. I need some perspective. So, I think it would really frame it out nicely if there was a thing there. That maybe like goes into a... into a spire? I don't know. Hold on. I'm just going to quickly do this. Well, you have no idea what I'm doing, but I'm going to quickly Google tower spires. Tower spire Minecraft. Let's have a look. What kind of things we got? Oh, we do have a ooh. No, that's not going to fit there. Like a cylindrical, no, a observatory-like one. Oh, hi! I see you down there. I'll be with you in just a second. 3/4. I think it's just going to be a normal spire like I have. Right, I'm coming. What are you pointing at? Oh, aha, the barrel. Dude, I'm such an idiot. Ooh, wow. And the spider head. Oh, she's gone. Creepy. Whoa. Thanks, thank you. Thanks a lot. That'll really contribute towards the roof. Because goodness me, aren't blocks expensive? And then the spider head. Creepy. I'm going to keep this one safe. I'll figure out what to do with that later. Right. Let's do a bit of inventory management. Because otherwise I'm going to go crazy. Barrel can go up here. We still have some clay left. And I'll do a completely dark oak column. Did I put the dark oak in here? Yes, I did. There's also some dark oak here. I'll do a completely dark oak roof there. Got all the dark oak that we need. I need to gather some quartz. I think that's the next big thing. $34 again. That'll help. Minecraft building takes so long. I spend a lot of time on creative for this exact reason. Do I make it smaller going towards the top, or is that small enough? I'm just wondering. So we're slowly but surely coming up. What does it look like from the other side? That is the question. Ender pearls would be great right now. Because then I could just pearl quickly over to this place. And then pearl back. Ooh, that is a very, very big tower. Okay, I need to make that smaller. A lot smaller. A lot earlier on. Okay, okay. So, let's see. It kind of still needs to stay that at the thickness that it is for quite a while. I guess I could do like a little bit. Let's think. I guess it depends where I start the staircase. I could fiddle around with the staircase and then decide when I can get the thing up. When I could start going in on the tower. So let's grab ourselves some more planks. Some jungle slabs. Or do I want stone stairs? That'll give it a different colour. Tell you what, brick stairs do have quite a bit of stone left. See you in a bit. Let's do some brick. Don't know how many slabs we'll need, so I'll just keep it at, I think 60 will be plenty. Worst case, I can also deck out some of the floor with it. Like maybe on this lower level, just all of it be thing. So, I kind of want it to come out like here. If it were to come out here. And it will spiral along there. Tell you what I do need is a little bit of I need a little bit of, what do I need? Spruce. There we go. I'll have that go up the middle. So that I've got a place to kind of spiral around. So yes, stairs here. No longer a question mark. I think that's the centre. Feels like the centre. Yeah, that's the centre. Sort of back. Only like 50% of you is back. Right, so if we were to come out here, and then we spiral back down, yeah? See where we end up. Let's see where we end up. This doesn't look too bad. Oh, almost. So I will have it like that. And then I'll have this step down also be stone. And then either this top level or this bottom level could be stone. Cool. That means I do still need that headspace. So that is the maximum of where we can go in. But I think it can go in a bit there. Yeah. So. Where'd the thing go? I had bricks. Where'd the bricks go? There's one brick. Oh, there's another. There it is. Bricks are very precious. My precious. I deafened for some reason.
Good job.
I don't know when.
Oh, well, that was probably ages ago, because you wasn't silent for a very long time.
I've been talking like all the time.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
I was wondering, because I only just realised that you were also quite quiet. I was like, wait a minute, Discord? Oh, I missed the thing. I should probably light up the cow area as well. I definitely like half an hour ago roughly. Oh no! Oh my gosh, I'm so bad. I think my deafen button is one of the buttons on my mouse. And I hit it accidentally. I didn't hit it again. Oh man, that's gonna have me paranoid for so long now. Oh gosh, that's really, really embarrassing. I'm gonna go and get some more lava. Don't know what to do right now. Have you got your house and decorated like the area around it? You're just on top of a tree. Go out zombie villager hunting. Because villagers are going to be huge. As soon as I have the stuff for it. Do we know where there's another fortress, by the way? I think one has been found, but I don't know where it is. I've muted it again, haven't I? No, I haven't deafened. I'm just being ignored by my brother. That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. I don't care. Hello. I feel so lonely. Right, let's plonk you in there. Cool. Yeah, I need to take a nether fortress run. At some point. Dunk. There we go. Right. Right. I could mix some granite into that, actually. Maybe I should have done. Maybe that'll break it up a bit. Hello? There we go. Make it easier on the eye. I could have made it a bit wonky as well. It's still so fat. Right, so I'm putting it down a notch by getting rid of this and this. And then filling up the inside. Although I think the inside's already filled. Yep, don't see any holes there. And then I'm going to go down quite a bit sooner. As in go in quite a bit sooner. And let's at least destroy these two layers. And this is where it will all go over. Oh wow. So it does wear off. So, if we were to go down here a couple, because that is still very doable. One, two. At least that one there. According to Bedrock. But Bedrock is a different thing, isn't it? Provider. We're playing Java. Nope, she fell. So, if I... Okay. So 2 down. And if we were to fill that in, will that do any terrible damage to where I need to go? I don't think so. I think I'll be fine. Let's see, walking up the stairs. Yeah, that's fine. No problem with that. Does that make a difference? And then I can go in again from there. I don't like how it goes in on both sides at the same time, so I'm going to go down with that one more. So not on the outside, but on the outermost point. Let's see. There, yeah. And alright, Chloe, I'm a little bit busy right now, but I will definitely do it at some point. So that is now kind of staggered, right? Let's have another look at it from a bit further away. Let's see. That is better. And then I'll go up from there. I wonder if I need to go in one more. I don't know. But I'll see. I'll go up from there. And we can see. I should probably get rid of this as well. Boing boing boing. Boing boing. Boing boing boing. Boing boing boing. Boing. Right, and then I'll walk away and see what that looks like. Because going a lot smaller than this is going to be difficult. Without it kind of looking too skinny. But maybe I do need to. Because I'll need to go out again. Yeah, I think I need to because I'll have to go out again. I tell you what though, what's annoying me is actually I can't really, because I go up from there. Can't really go. I could, I guess. I could go down one more here. Because that is what's annoying me at the moment. That it goes together so suddenly and then it doesn't for a long time. I'll just have a little less room on my staircase, but I guess that's fine. Hello? Is there a pillager around?
Hmm?
I hear a pillager. Oh, or wandering trader. I heard llamas as well. Hello? Trader of the Wandering, I have emeralds if you are willing to show yourself. Is he downstairs? That didn't work. Hello? Greetings. What do you wish to trade? Ooh, barrel. Furnace. Red mushroom. Oh, I can't get a red mushroom block because I don't have silk touch. But I can. I've only got one emerald. I could have sworn I had more. Oh no, I have so much more. Right, so let's put that barrel that I put away. Let's get a tiny, tiny barrel. Do I just want one or do I want multiple? Oh, I get 8 out of it. Yes. Awesome. What else do I get? Honey block, dropper, tiny furnace would also be adorable. I think I'm going to get a tiny furnace. Don't need all of these anyway. Tiny furnace. This is the best data pack ever. Let's see. Ooh, tiny chests as well. I'm totally getting tiny chest. Do I have any? I do. Miniature blocks are the most adorable thing in the world. This is going to be great for decoration. And a tiny melon, yes. This is where all my emeralds go. For this kind of thing. Hello? You are finally useful, my friend. What else you got? What else you got? I need to empty my inventory a bit. Still need you. Right. Any more? Any more? I've got any more. Mossy cobblestone. Jungle plank. Mini jungle planks. Yes, please. I shall take. Right. I love this. This is the most adorable thing in the world. Mini endstone. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Compressed ice. So warped ward. Or purple is not going to happen either. Do I have blackstone? Oh, I don't have polished blackstone. Blue concrete dropper. I don't have honey. Don't have yellow concrete or TNT. But mini TNT would be quite cute. What? How much do I... 5 gunpowder. Is that enough to make... No sand. Oh gosh. Do we have sand in the pond? I'm going to terraform it anyway. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is enough to make TNT, if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to take advantage of this villager as much as I can. TNT. Mini TNT. And there go all my emeralds. I think that's all that I have really access to and care about. I don't care much about the dropper. Awesome! Mini blocks. I love it. So cool. I'll put these here. Furnace, melon, jungle, TNT. I think that's everything. Cool. Smooth, black block of quartz. I will need that. I need to go quartz mining in just a bit. Just need to gather my thoughts. So I'm just going to chuck this all in here for now, because my inventory is a bit too stuffed full. I'm really paranoid that I've muted myself again. But no, Crow's still there. Hello. You are all fine. Cool. Black dye. No, I don't need any of that. None of that is needed. Right. I'll feed the cows, I guess. Should probably get some more wheat. Feel like I'm gonna run out. Maybe, potentially, perhaps. Yeah, there's all the stuff that I can get. I'm gonna quickly harvest the field. Also be good to stock up on carrots. I was gonna say, where are the seeds? Blink. You'll be aware something's happening, Chloe. Enjoy your meal. Are there any cows left that are ready to still eat? Yes. Yes, still plenty. Any more? Any more for any more? Any more hearts? Hearts, hearts, hearts. All the hearts. You good? You happy? Oh, no, one more.
Ooh.
Is there another one?
Hello.
Hello?
How are you doing? No, someone wrote "oh ooh woo" in my chat.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh well.
Oh, we still have... Right, so let's make the rest of this. I think that's all of it. Yeah, let's finish up that tower. Go on, up we go. What does it look like now? Not bad. I think it needs to go further in. And then I'll make a spire. And it needs to go further in a lot earlier. If it does go further in. So again, we are destroying my diamond pickaxe is going to go. No one saw that. That was a complete L. That was... oops. That was... We're just going to ignore that happened. So, we're going to go in one more. I'm not quite sure how we want to do this. I guess what we're going to have to do is basically...
Wait,
this.
spawners can just spawn straight up spider jockeys?
Oh, really? I tell you what, actually, let's just put them everywhere. I like my symmetry. And then, just for the last couple, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, let's have a look at that and then see if we can already, oopsie, put a thing on that. What does it look like from here? Now, is that going in too far? I can always even it out with some stairs and stuff. And now what's annoying me is that these 2 blocks there. So I might have to fiddle around like that. Around there. It's a real tweaking thing when it comes to towers. Honestly, I have no tactic on building towers. Hello? Up. Oh gosh, why am I so bad? Bad at the game. So. It's these ones that are annoying me. And they can be asymmetrical from these sides. That's fine, that doesn't bother me. How are we thinking? How are we thinking? Yeah, prefer that. Now. I don't know, honestly. I don't have a lot of bricks left. Did I need to make... How do you make... hold on. Can you not make brick stairs? Or slabs? Surely. Do you make them with the actual bricks? Have I just messed up? I think I've just messed up. Got a big feeling I've just messed up. I'm really indecisive. I'm going to look at it from the other side. Indecisive from crisis to crisis. I need to get up onto the trees. What are we thinking? I don't know. I think I'll go out one more. I'll go out again. So I think I'll go up one more and then out. And then I can maybe build the roof from there. Predicament. Not enough thing. Not enough scaffolding. Alright. Have a nice rest of your evening, rest of your weekend. Bye. Bum, bum, bum. And because brick is precious, we shall grab. Right, where do we build up with brick? Oh. It was there, yep. I'm just falling from the stuff now. I'm suddenly incredibly incompetent. 1 and 2. Right, I need to make more scaffolding and also some dark oak stuff. I feel like this dude's gonna be here a while. Right, so there's the bricks. Dark oak stuff. Any slabs? There's some slabs. I'm definitely gonna need more stairs, so I'll do that already. Right. Scaffolding. String. Plenty of it. Bamboo. I think this is how you make scaffolding. I'm not sure anymore. Yep. Perfect. Just gonna take a sip of water. Stay hydrated. There we go. It's getting dark. I'll sleep. What's that weird sound in the llama? Taking a while to sleep. There we go. Righty-ho. It's very dark here, I've just realised. Maybe I could hang up some lanterns at some point. Right. Scaffolding. Wrong block. Right, let's try and figure this out. So what if we were to place? Because this needs to be fairly detailed.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah.
The
Oh,
next,
you're what?
the next Marvel's What If is intense.
Is it? Oh, you just watched it?
Yes, I'm literally sitting in front of a spider spawner, but doing so for like the last almost half an hour.
Are you still streaming?
Yes, I'm still streaming.
Dude.
Very enticing for everyone. I know. I'm coming back up. I can. I can
It's
tell you that,
that is so boring. They've been listening to my blabber.
well, for some reason I have 3 viewers, so I guess that's something.
Got you like literally on the background. Hi, Crows viewers. Next time he does that, come over to twitch.tv/Miss Katie Rowe.
Yeah, sure.
How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this?
How do you want to do this?
I don't know how I want to do this. I'm so indecisive. From crisis to crisis. Man, scaffolding is sometimes the worst. But only sometimes. Sometimes it isn't the worst.
So then,
Right.
now I'm done. Now that I'm done doing that. Hello, chat. How are you doing? 3 viewers.
Wow. Bad streamer. Boring streamer.
If you're still here, it's a miracle.
Loyal watchers.
Possibly.
And I say we go up. And then up. I have no idea what this looks like from,
Oh, I need lapis.
like, far away. And I'll put a lightning rod up here. At some point.
Sure, I need to put a lightning rod on my base.
Though we've been sleeping a lot, so not a lot of rain has occurred. I think I've got a hole there. Have I got a hole there? I feel like I have a hole.
There's a wandering.
Oh, that looks so bad. Okay. How about no? Okay, so I've decided the... Oh gosh, that is terrible. It's so terrible. I've just built the ugliest thing in the world, bro. Don't look. It's terrible.
Okay.
This needs to be a crime against humanity.
Lapis. Right.
I could trade you some lapis if you need it.
No, I got plenty.
Okay. You said you had none. You lie.
What? Oh no, I was coming back to get lapis. That's why I said I need lapis.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. This is why scaffolding exists. But only apparently on full blocks. Why is this a thing? Right. So after I've done this, then the monstrosity that is down below needs to be addressed. Hello? Dan? Thank you. Basically what we're doing is just destroying what's in the middle there. So what I can do is just destroy the whole middle bit, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go level 30 and enchant my chest plate and leggings.
Ooh. Oh, don't crack your fingers. That is... Ugh.
I'm sorry, it's a habit.
Triggered. Right, let's try and figure this out. Oh gosh. Have I still got... No, I don't. Okay, down I go. Why have I got melons suddenly? That's still from when the Wandering Trader was here. Right, so I'll destroy this so that I'm going round. Okay. I hope this looks better. Because otherwise I don't know what to do with this tower. Towers always take so long.
Why is it always unbreaking? I don't want unbreaking. I mean, gas protection for chest plate, that's fine for me.
Oh, gosh. I'm struggling here.
Protection 4 is like the max that you can get, correct?
What if I just did it on two sides? So it's a little bit oval, but...
We'll go into the wilderness and go murder some innocent cows.
Okay. What did they ever do to you?
Existed.
Oh. What a crime. So that's
Actually, I don't
two
have food.
So we'll see what that looks like on one
has
side.
a swamp right next to their base.
Do they? Okay.
Don't know if it's a big one though.
There's quite a few swamps around if you're looking for a swamp.
Well,
Right.
no, I was
I
just
can
'cause
accept
you
that.
were looking for a swamp earlier.
I can accept that. I can go there if I need any more. Right. Collect. Right, I'm finally happy with this. Well, not this side. This side is still chaotic as anything, but I can accept the way the rest of it looks. What I am going to do is light it up. Because what I'm thinking of also doing... that's going to spawn stuff up there. Place like a torch. A couple of torches around here. So it definitely spawns nothing. Because I'm too lazy to also to get that thing all the way up there. I'm just gonna fall, I guess. That's what I'm gonna do, sure. Kind of allude to the fact that it's going somewhere. Cool. I'm happy with that thing. And instead of going quartz gathering now, I'll do that in between streams. And then I'll finish this off in the next stream. I can't wait. Look forward to it.
Yeesh.
Yeesh. Hopefully we won't have to wait another week before the next... Or over a week. Has it been over a week since I streamed? I think it has. But I'm happy with how progress is going along. Let's just have a look at the house in the sunset.
Time
Yeah.
to make a million more beds and go more netherite mining.
I'm going to call it a day, I think. I think that's been productive enough. I'll destroy the scaffolding out and about it. Gather up the last of the stuff. Oh, that's really satisfying. Oh. It's satisfying if it doesn't get stuck. How much should I get out of that? 13 out of my 28. Wonderful. Do I need to scaffold up just to get the scaffolding that I didn't get? Oh, there's some down there. But I'll just gather stuff that fell. Or was it? Was it up top? Hello? Scaffolding. Oh. That's not good. Hello? Oh, before I forget. 21. I'll accept that. I need to make a lightning rod. And place that on top, because otherwise it's a completely wooden roof so far. It's not going to end well. If there is a lightning storm on the server, I'm going to sleep. Lightning rod. Lightning rod. Rod of the lightning. Do I need more than 6? I don't know how to make a lightning rod. Oh, literally just 3. That's fine. Cool. Dee. What is? Hello? Is there anything here? Oh. The lead that leads nothing. Nothing is being led by that lead. Nothing is leading that lead. Right. Up one more. But right to the top. I love how you just... The sound of the scaffolding going up is kind of dulled out. Going right to the top. So we can place the lightning rod. Ah! Oh! That would not have been a good way to end the stream. I just fell down off the tower and I had half a heart.
Half a heart is left, but don't
Die. Right. Oh, that didn't work either. Again, I have half a heart.
Just stop.
Just no. Right. Place stuff back. All the stuff can be returned. I shall feed the cows one last time. Do I have any? Yeah, I do. There's my carrots. I think before I feed the cows, though, I need to harvest... Oh, no wheat is to be harvested. Well, very little wheat is to be harvested. Hello? Wow.
Hi.
Oh, was that carrots? Oh, I had destroyed carrots, that was it. Greetings. Right. Just give up all of my wheat for you guys. You greedy boys. And then, oh! Yeah, this is slowly but surely getting... Yeah. Peter's going to be after us. I'm going to leave it there. Oh, that's the wrong button. Thanks to everyone who joined. I'm stepping on my cat accidentally. If you spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes of the entire stream, I appreciate you. Next stream, I'm probably going to finish my house, or at least the exterior of it. Who knows? In between streams, I am going to get me some quartz, smelt it, get some smooth quartz, and we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, goodbye.
Raid me.
Oh, I should raid you. Yes, hold on. Raid you. Raid channel. Crow Crowlander, we're gonna raid. Oh gosh. Crowlander T. Let's start a raid. Again, thanks for checking in. Is this working?
Hmm?
Is it working?
I haven't gotten no notification yet.
I think I misclicked it. Let's try this again. Crowlander T. Start raid. Cool.
And then you need to click raid, I believe. And then
Raiding
should
in
have
4,
a
3,
countdown.
2, 1. Raid now! Off we go. Thanks for stopping by.
Right. Ah, I need to fix the audio of my alerts because that was loud.
So it's
Well,
worked?
thank you for the raid.
Can I end stream now? Is this how this works?
Yeah, you end stream and then
Okay.
it should